This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning. In the morning.
Shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
The one and only Lil Dicky is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Dicky.
Absolutely. Shook our hands. He is the first artist to shake our hands.
Yep.
In the cypher, Lil Dicky. That's another first right there.
Yes, another professional treat.
Congratulations, new album is out.
Thank you.
This is a really, Heather B, I want to encourage you to listen to this album.
Okay.
Initially, I saw like 20 selections on there, and I was like, damn, I got to listen to
all 20
tracks. But no, but it's not 20 songs. It's interludes and things in between it. But it's very conceptual, well thought out. And a few songs that stand out to me that I thought worked really well. The title track, Professional Rapper, features the one and only Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like you're going into a psychiatrist's office?
I'd say it's a corporate setting. I see it as a job interview.
A job interview to be a professional rapper.
Yeah.
And Snoop is kind of like interviewing you.
Yeah, he's the boss, the CEO, so to speak.
Now, and it's clever in a way that Guilty Conscience was clever with
Dr. Dre and
Eminem, right? And when you first approached Snoop with that concept, like the lyrically, I could tell Snoop didn't write this.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's okay.
Are you accusing Snoop?
It's not that, but you know what? Like, it's obviously like it's just such a concept, and I mapped it all out. It's not to say like he didn't rap exactly the way I wrote it by any means.
Okay, yes.
Like he definitely switched things, but I certainly, at this point, it's like you have to respond to me talking about my undergraduate experience at Richmond. So it's like, it's not just going to rap about anything random right there.
Yeah.
But, he had blanks and whatnot.
It's okay, though, man. I'm not, we know Snoop's a writer. It's not, everybody's really
he's
on edge about this writing thing.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. But you tried to protect Snoop. Lil Dicky protected Snoop.
Yeah.
A guy named Lil Dicky is protecting Snoop. That's dope.
I do what I can out here.
And no doubt about it. It's a very clever song.
Thank you.
Which kind of highlights you as an artist, which I think you're very clever. You got a song called Molly.
Yes.
On this album. Which, well, you want to explain Molly? It's like you say this is the softest song on that pretty much you ever wrote, right? Okay.
Yeah. So Molly is the name of my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And so like, I think people look at it and think it's about the drug, but it's actually about Molly, my ex-girlfriend, and then the chorus centers around the lyrics being, it's the hardest pill to swallow.
Yeah, the drug exes are like a drug.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of a double meaning.
Yeah.
Molly, you mentioned her too in our interview.
Yeah.
And
I talk about her too much.
You
I feel
talk about
bad
her a
for
lot, man. You're not over this shit, dude, or?
I'm at the point where like I'm extremely I've come to grips like we're obviously never gonna get married. Like I want her to be happy. That's where I'm at. But like I haven't seen her in a while, and I think if I saw her, I would be like jarred. It'd be like a thing. So like I guess I'm not like fully over it now.
Yeah. You think she'll be upset that you keep mentioning her in the interviews, and you made a song about her?
She likes. I mean, I made the song a while ago.
Yeah.
She has a new boyfriend.
Oh, Molly.
But I don't even think we should be getting into the. I just feel bad to get into
about that.
Yeah.
Somebody else.
But no, like
you visualizing that.
Well, now I certainly am. No.
No, man,
I think he's, from what I hear, he's a nice guy, and it makes her happy. So good. I mean, I want her to be happy. That's honestly like all I want to do at this point is this is so even softer than the song.
Okay.
But get to a point where I can just be good friends with her, and it's not weird.
Okay. Is he black by any chance?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't
you would have
understand.
nightmares.
Yeah.
I'm
It would have
just not
been a thing.
I'm sorry. Sway and I go back and forth about this. I'm just not a fan of being friends with exes. So why do you want to be?
I don't know. I'm such a
ex?
fan. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of it. By the time we sort of end up being best friends. It's just the kind of like, I don't want to say lover I am, but like dater, like boyfriend. Like I'm very like best friend vibe, like. So it's like when you're, I don't know. So obviously
it's cool
it takes time.
if you're with a girl and her ex keeps calling while you're together.
It shouldn't be a best friendship thing.
Okay.
Like it shouldn't be,
Unless he's gay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a best friendship thing.
Okay.
But it should be like, you're invited to my wedding. Like, yeah, you're an important figure in my life. Yeah, when you're in Baltimore, we should all go out to dinner together. But it's not, it's not like we're gonna.
Together.
I don't know. I guess maybe I'm wrong. You guys are acting like it's weird. But
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
But he's the antithesis of what you would expect in the mentality of a rapper. He says this, in professional rapper. He's the opposite of what you might imagine a rapper. You know, that's his whole thing. You know, like a regular rapper would be like, nah, man, fuck that. You can't be blah, blah.
Yeah.
But not Lil Dicky. He's like, yeah, man, everybody's invited. The new boyfriend.
She was such an important part of my. I haven't had many people that were that important to me in my life, so it's like it's such a shame if all of a sudden she's just a complete non-factor in my life. Like that sounds crazy to me.
So then, wait a minute, because a lot of people have been giving their opinion about Ciara and Future and her new boyfriend Russell Wilson, because Future's upset that Ciara brings their son around Russell.
Yeah, I don't know.
T.I. agrees.
You know what? I have no idea what that'd be like to have like a kid with someone. So I don't even know what's fair or not fair.
Yeah.
I understand from Future's perspective why that would drive me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I heard the kid was even wearing a Russell Wilson jersey.
Yeah, man. My perspective on that is flip side. I'd rather have my child's mother have someone rich and who's in the public eye and who can't be a psychotic, bum who sleeps on the couch and waiting for her child support to come in than, I'd rather have her be with a Russell.
Right.
Yeah.
Stand-up guy.
Seems like a fantastic guy.
Dude, you might get Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm sure he'd be really nice to Future and anybody who wants,
Yeah, he's probably a Future fan.
Yeah.
You got a song called Work.
Yes.
And you're going to perform that for us?
Yeah, I'd like to.
All right, great. But the song is really interesting because in it, you talk about where you were when you worked in a corporate environment and who you are today.
Yeah, just to me, it's funny and just ideal. Like, having gone into work every day and lived that, like, in an actual cubicle to now the things that you could classify as work for a rapper. So it's just more or less a celebration of my professional, I guess, setting at this point.
You talked about, was your ex-boss a bitch or was that you just played around with the lyrics? You say this. I don't know if it's still part of it.
There was some bitchy tone. But to be fair, I wasn't great at my job.
Yeah.
And I think I kind of acted. I didn't act important, but she knew that I thought I was funny or something, and I just wasn't great at my job. So it was always yeah, you're a funny kid, and you're cool and all, but do your fucking it was always kind of that kind of mindset, which was honestly appropriate. Yeah. But still, I even at this office, I'm walking around thinking, man, you're a star. And it's hard to feel that way and be like, now go get the fucking printouts.
Yeah, get my coffee.
Yeah.
Don't forget the cream.
Man, I was literally the biggest bitch in the building. I had to, if a client was in town, I had to, for example, one of our clients was Doritos, and they're owned by PepsiCo. Mm-hmm. And they would go out to dinner, but if they went out to a Coke pour, as in a restaurant that serves Coke, I had to go to the restaurant early and supply the restaurant with Pepsis and the cans of, and talk to the managers just to
Man, you was a can bitch.
Yeah, I was the guy who brought the cans around.
Can bitch. That's the worst kind of a can.
I was
bitch.
a can hoe.
Yeah, can hoe. What it must feel like that now you being Jewish that, once again Jewish guys run rap with Drake being on top right now. You coming. What does that feel like? The Jewish guy is leading the rap game. First it was the business mechanics of it all.
Right.
Now it's actually the creativity too. Now
I'm certainly not mad at it.
Yeah.
More power to the Jews. I enjoy
even more power.
I enjoy success. I don't think I live my I don't really walk around feeling Jewish. I'm culturally Jewish. You know what I mean? But I'm not religious in any sense of the word. So
So that beard and everything, that's just you.
This is just biology.
Okay, that's biology. Okay.
But I'm not going around quoting the Torah.
Okay.
Or going to synagogue.
Could you?
No.
Okay.
To me it was a cult. There's values, I suppose, culturally to going to until I was 13, I was a mild member in the I'd go to synagogue every Sunday and I got bar mitzvahed, and I see the cultural value to celebrating the holidays with your family and all that. But it was just more of a cultural roots type of based thing than I actually believed that Red Sea parted.
You believe that?
No, I don't believe that.
Oh, you don't believe that? Okay.
No.
All right.
Seems
And
crazy.
the Jesus thing too, you're not really into that. All right.
Religion, I don't know. We don't have to get into religion.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that anyway. Have you been witnessing the Drake and Meek battle?
Sure, yeah.
Have you been secretly rooting on Team Drake? Just for the
Well, I'm from Philly.
Yeah.
So okay, but
gotta make a choice.
But you are Jewish. He's Jewish.
I was at the situation where I was gonna may the best man win.
Yeah.
That's what I was. So So
do we have a best man?
Huh?
Well, yeah, the best man is winning right now, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I love Meek Mill. I expected when Drake came out with the 2 songs, I was like, this is so hard, but I know Meek's gonna come back like the hardest. Like people were just, I felt like sleeping on the concept of Meek being able to come back.
Yeah.
And then he came back.
Yeah. They stayed asleep.
Yeah. He didn't really wake him up.
He didn't wake him up.
I wonder if he's gonna keep. I mean, did you see what happened last night?
Yeah, at OVO Fest, it was amazing. Dude, it was amazing.
Like Drake probably will have to start wearing a vest or something.
You know, as a hip hop enthusiast who goes way back, I wasn't totally sold on the battle. I was like, oh, this is cool. For once, Drake really responded, because you had the Luda, the comment, him and Jay had little burbs.
Yeah.
But this was like, okay, damn,
I'm talking to you, sir.
I'm talking to you. And it's like I always said, they're going to wake up the beast in that kid. And then finally it happened. But it wasn't until last night when I saw the memes on the stage and then you don't want the 3-peat boy.
It's crazy.
You brought it on yourself. I was like, okay, now we have a battle.
But I love that.
Yeah.
Like I'm such a fan of that mindset in rap. I feel like it's gotten way too buddy-buddy, and people they shouldn't root for each other.
Yeah.
It's not all about helping each other out. It's about like just the best should thrive.
You say, yeah. You right? Low roll. Yeah. Well, that's the covert role.
I never think it should escalate to violence.
Yeah.
Low roll.
But like musically, get your bars up.
Get your bars up, kid.
Yeah.
Lil Dicky is here, ladies and gentlemen. 888-742-3345 if you want to talk to him. My phone lines are crusty right now.
Crusty?
Yeah, the mechanical errors here. Heather.
Yes.
Lil Dicky is here. A lot of his lyrics, I think, unbeknownst to a lot of folks, will, if they really thought about it, when you say lyrics like every rapper is stuck in his own dick.
It's a bar.
It's a bar, kid.
Thank you, bro.
And that for me might even imply that these dudes are very self-absorbed. This is just my interpretation.
Egotistical.
And I'm not sure that's not what you meant to say. But they're very self-absorbed.
I have no problem saying they're I mean, I'm even self-absorbed, but like when that specific part, that's actually that like I just freestyled that moment. Like there was no premeditated thought. That's what came into my head, and I liked it so much. I was like, this is ridiculous, but it's to me like I think it's so funny that on like a really actual professional album with like these actual rappers on it, the guy is saying he sucks his own dick. It's like, to me it's an accomplishment.
Yeah, man. I think might be the first. Might be a first.
Yeah.
Might be a first. You got Fetty Wap and Rich Homie Quan on the same song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have them in the same room when you recorded that song? Okay.
No.
All right.
That would have been a great time to be alive, though, if we were all in the same room.
Fetty Wap and Rich Homie Quan, that's rap royalty. Fetty Wap was added to that song, or was he initially on that song?
Well, I think of all these ideas and I start executing them. Like no matter what, I always am creating like a rough, and I'm always doing it. And then the hope for that song was always I want a guest verse, second verse, and I want somebody else doing the hook who sounds just way better than me. And so you have a wish list, and those guys were that's who I wanted more than anybody. I wanted Rich Homie Quan to have the verse, and I wanted Fetty to do the hook.
Oh, perfect.
So when they do these things like Snoop, Rich Homie Quan, Fetty, are they familiar with your music yet, or are they just doing it for business?
I think they're familiar with the music. Yeah, I think that I would assume that they like what they're hearing. I'm never going to assume they have no integrity. I think they like what they're hearing and they enjoy it, and I think they get it. Like I'm sure they get it.
Okay.
But I'm kind of like just getting started though. Like I don't know like now I know they know who I am, obviously, because we have songs together. But I wouldn't necessarily have expected them to just know who I am inherently. Like, not everybody knows who I am even right now. So
how hard is it though? Is it still hard? Because it seemed like when you go to music festivals or concert events and you look in the crowd, it's diverse now. You don't have this. Do white artists, white rappers still have the same issues, you think?
I don't know. Just speaking for myself, I love winning over any. Like no matter the crowd. Like I would love to go like open up for like a Young Thug and win over his crowd. You know what I mean? Like I have pride in winning over. I can win over any crowd in my opinion.
You should open up for the game and see how that goes.
I love the game.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Right?
I would.
Like in the middle of like Compton.
Good. Please sign me up today.
You'll do that.
I would turn the whole hood up.
He's competitive. Remember?
I really believe that.
Yeah.
I really believe
that. I think they'll enjoy you.
Real respect's real, in my opinion.
Real respect's real. But is real objective?
I think so. I think it kind of is.
Is it true?
I think it kind of is. I think you can tell when someone's real.
Yeah. I remember seeing in your bio, and this was on Wikipedia, so I'm not sure if this is an actual quote, but it was something about how initially you wanted to get into rap to help promote you as a comedic writer, so you go into writing movies.
Yes.
And then you realize when you were doing it, okay, this is actually befitting to who I am.
Yes.
But then I guess to play devil's advocate for someone who maybe just that rubs them the wrong way, say you won like rap album of the year at the Grammys and we saw like the entire debacle that happened when Macklemore won, would you feel comfortable?
No. But comfortable or uncomfortable?
Comfortable accepting that award.
Yeah, I feel extremely comfortable. Honestly, I get it. I get why I would, if people are rapping their whole lives.
Yeah.
And someone just takes it up as a hobby, not a hobby, but as a means to get into comedy, which is certainly what I did at first. But I inherently had this talent in me that I didn't know and that I'm obsessed with now and I love. And I work as hard as anyone can work.
Right.
So, no, I think I think when you work hard enough and you love something, yeah, you deserve it. And I think what I'm doing is really different.
Yeah, that's genuine.
Yeah.
You know it's real, like we have these moments from time to time when you have that fuck this dumb shit moment. Have you had that about the rap game yet? When
Not
you kind of
yet.
went, when you come in, fuck this shit.
Well, I'm all, there's always moments like when you're at a session and the guy's 2 hours late. It's like there's hip hop time for sure. And I'm, coming out of, I'm early.
Yeah.
I'm typically early.
Jewish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But not really. Honestly, I'm just like very happy to be a part of it. Like I've always loved hip hop. And I think it's awesome that I'm being embraced.
You're being embraced. You got it. Here's the trick to that. Like, say, for example, if it's Snoop and you want him at the studio at 10, you just tell him 8.
Right. Yeah. It's a good, now I know.
That's dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Snoop's always on time. So
yeah, he really is a true pro.
Yo, he's a true pro.
Dealing with him was a breeze. Like, yeah.
And he's the most generous person you're going to meet.
Yeah.
I've never, there's no, like, he's exactly what you'd expect.
Yeah.
In, like, your best case scenario. And, like, you know what I mean? He's just so positive and just funny.
Yeah.
And just talks to everybody. It doesn't matter who. And he just makes everybody feel, he's like a living, like, larger than life type of figure.
Yeah.
That's Snoop Dogg, baby.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. Val, what's up? Val's in Minnesota. Val, what up?
What's going on?
What's popping? What's popping?
I'm hearing about this Molly chick. I need you to get over Molly and get with Becky. We from Minnesota.
I'm anything that can help me. I'm definitely certainly interested in hearing all.
Come up here, sweetheart.
Okay, Minnesota, you said?
Black girls in your life or something.
I
Certainly.
think so
Come to
too.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You think black?
Yeah,
It's
you need to
time
come
for
up here. You need to
black.
go ahead
I'm
and
ready.
kick that.
I really am ready.
You had sex with one before, you said, last
Yeah.
time on the show. Just one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, hold up. After you put that Sway in the Morning freestyle up, you didn't get more black chicks?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Damn, no.
Because you
I
keep
can't.
no black girl want to hear about your ex, yo. You gotta keep it moving.
Yeah.
You
That's
can't
true.
come around a sister and be crying about the last bitch. You
Yeah.
know what I
That's
mean? You gotta be like, yo, let's get it popping, shorty.
Yep.
And you good.
You're right. You're right.
All right, okay. We got Alicia from Detroit on the line.
No, she's right.
Alicia, what's up, Alicia?
Hey, Alicia. Alicia laughing.
Hey, y'all.
What up, Alicia?
I'm laughing, but hey, that song was cold for real. Like it was cold.
Thank
It
you.
was cold. Like when it first came on, I was like, "Wait, what the hell is this?" And then when you kept going, I was like, "Oh, okay, he got some bars. This shit cold." It was
Appreciate
cold. You should just come to Detroit and perform. I'm pretty sure all the black girls will fuck with you.
Wow.
Damn,
I
Hey,
love
you got
it.
two, so
This is great.
Damn. Stack them up.
This is great.
It's Sway in the morning. Only
On Shade 45.